Hey Believers, this is SuperZombGBBQ, and today we have had full official confirmation of WWE SuperCard Season 5, its new tiers, and a brand new event which is going to be coming to the game very, very soon. Yes, we finally have details on Season 5, not just picking up bits and pieces and small little nuggets of information. No, this is full, complete details of what's coming, what's changing, what's new, and some other additional pieces that you guys are going to love. But we're also going to cover any questions we've got after this, because not everything is going to please everyone. So I'm going to put my questions into this and hopefully might get some answers within the next couple of days. But it certainly seems that the road to Season 5 is getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and we are so close to release now. But before we get started, if you're hyped for Season 5 and all details in this video, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, because you don't want to miss a thing going forward. Let's start off with the biggie, and that is that first of all, Season 5 is coming. We knew that already, and we also knew that there was going to be a few changes with the tiers. Now you may see on the screen an image of WWE SuperCard's brand new logo and the game app image, which includes Ronda Rousey, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. You've probably seen that for the most of this upload anyway, but I thought I would bring that to your attention. And all the information I'm going to say is going to pop up on the left hand side so you can see it for yourself. But first of all, to explain a few things, they have announced officially now, anything up to Hardened as of this moment will not be able to be pulled in Season 5. So that means all the Season 2 cards will now become extinct. What that doesn't mean is you are not going to lose your cards. Somehow, some way, they're going to have a little space for the legacy cards, and you'll be able to get some more in the Fusion Chamber, which we're going to talk about in a second. But just to clarify, you will not lose your cards. Just to clarify that. My question is, it says in their press release, and I quote, I feel like Michael Cole at the moment, they've got a theme with Season 5, it seems, that they are going to simplify the game and get back to the core mechanics of it, because they, like most people, feel it's maybe gone a little bit too complex and a little bit harder, especially for new people to come in, and tiresome for the people who are in the game. So what this does, this tier shakeup, fits into that theme. Grabbing hardened cards and above from the draft board, as opposed to say commons and rare cards, you'll be spending less time in the improve or card select menus watching numbers go up and down. This also frees up a card cap or card limit for much more meaningful cards, allowing you to play longer. While it's true that legacy cards like our incredible Season 2 Dolph Ziggler, yeah, I love that, the common card that looks awful, won't come off the board in Season 5. You're getting a lot of usability in return, and yeah, it says here an improved flow. So my first question would be, will legacy cards have their own section in the card catalogue to reduce the strain on the card limit? Because I have a lot of Season 2 cards I hold on to just for nostalgic reasons. What happens with regards to that? Hopefully we'll get an answer from Cat Daddy sometime soon. But that was just confirmation of what we already knew. We have got even more details now of some of the new things that are coming in. First of all, they're introducing a brand new My Card section. Now, in the game as it stands right now, you would go into My Cards and then you select the different tiers, and it's not really changed for the last 4 years. You can go into enhancements, you can go into the main card section. It's your choice, but it says here that it prioritizes your strongest cards. I'm not sure what that means, honestly, but it says it overhauls it to make everything cleaner and quicker. And apparently it goes to say they have not changed this for the entirety of the 4 years they've held onto the game. So, despite some small additional features that they've added, maybe go left to right instead of up and down, that I did in Season 1, it certainly seems that they're going to be making some big changes going forward into Season 5. Next up is a main menu, which hasn't really changed since Season 3. They're bringing in a brand new main menu that lets you get not only to your cards quicker, but also allows you to get in and out of game modes whenever you need to at a much faster pace. You don't have to go from one option to another option into another option, etc. It seems like it's designed to make the flow of the individual game modes and options, etc., much more streamlined. The next thing is something a lot of people are going to be happy with and has been teased: confirmation of the multi-fusion chamber. The multiple fusion chamber includes 3 different chambers, and that is good. So if you are aware of the fusion chamber in SuperCard at the moment, you have one chamber where you can put in any of your either special fusions or your fusions from Hardened up to SummerSlam 18. As of Season 5, that is going to turn into 3 different chambers. One is going to be for your regular cards, so this is the normal fusions that we do every week. The next one is going to be Legacy, and this confirms what they were teasing, and that is that you'll be able to get Legacy cards from the Fusion Chamber. Whether you'll be able to do this, I've just got a feeling about this. Whether you'll be able to do this and get yourself some classic cards that maybe weren't available, or ones that you might have not had access to previously, we'll have to find out. But it could just be a simple way of getting access to certain cards that are still licensed or whatever. And they got the special fusion chamber, which is for things like the winter fusions, spring fusions, etc. Fusion Fury, all that good stuff is going to go through the special fusion chamber, so you can have 3 fusions go on at the same time. And Jesus Christ, I thought it was only going to be 2 fusions. Now you can get 3 fusions. I'm a very, very happy man. Just to clarify, it doesn't mean you can do 3 normal fusions or 2 normal fusions and 1 special fusion. It's 1 fusion per chamber. And it's probably one of the #1 frustrations that people in WWE SuperCard, the current players, deal with on a weekly basis. It also mentions a reinvigorated card catalogue that displays all the cards crisply. I don't know what the changes are there. It doesn't really explain it too much, but it's saying that the catalogue's basically been updated and it's going to look better than it currently looks, which, in fairness, it's needed to. But the bit a lot of people are going to be interested in is the cards. So first of all, Season 5 introduces 3 new tiers. Now you would expect that because that's what it's been for the last 2 seasons. Season 3, Season 4 both introduced brand new tiers into the game. You had Hardened, Elite and Ultimate. And then you have in Season 4, Beast, Monster and Titan. Almost forgot those then. In this, you'll have Gothic, Neon and Shattered. Now, that is a little bit odd, but then again, Beast, Monster and Titan was a little bit odd. However, they are promising some of the most dynamic and thematically fun cards. And they've given you a little bit of an explanation of what the Gothic Pro, for example, looks like. It's a moody card with crackling candles in the foreground and bats flying around in the background. So this certainly looks great. I can't wait to see the Neon cards because that straight away interests me. And I'm interested to see what the Shattered would look like and what would be the top tier. Would it be Shattered? Would it be Neon? Gothic? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Initially, it seems a bit odd, but I'm sure we can get used to it, and I know quite a couple of custom cards makers who are going to be very happy with getting their hands on some designs for these. And they're adding 250 plus cards to the catalogue, including some big debuts, which you may have seen on the thumbnail. First of all, King Ricochet. Second, EC3. Top 1%, baby. And Candice LeRae. All making their debuts and more. Who else might be joining? Maybe we'll get the War Raiders. Maybe we'll get Leo Rush. Who knows at this point. Maybe we'll get some others. Lars Sullivan hasn't been in any tiers yet. There's lots of different possibilities. Throughout the season, they're also saying that they'll be releasing content updates for not only supporting the theme of Season 5, so maybe they'll be reducing some things. And I've got some questions at the end, like I mentioned earlier on, about what maybe hasn't been mentioned in this. And there's quite a few things which might hint that things have been removed or changed, and we're getting details later on. But the biggest news in this, apart from the tiers, is that a brand new event is going to be dropping in December. They have confirmed that a brand new event will join the current 3 events. So they're confirming, first of all, the Ring Domination, Road to Glory, Last Man Standing will all stay, and a 4th event is going to join that, and it's all new. So it's not PCC, it's nothing that's been done before, it's an all new event. And they confirmed that the winter style cards, the holiday cards, may be returning, which is pretty much confirmation. They are going to be returning in some way or another. But I have some questions that if WWE SuperCard and Cat Daddy happen to watch this, I would personally like answered. Throughout this, there was no mention of heroic mode. Does this mean heroic mode is staying? Or does it mean that heroic mode is being given the old heave-ho? Because a lot of people would probably be happy if it was given the old heave-ho, being honest. But we'll have to wait and see when that details come up about that. Or maybe when we first get our hands on the game, or you get some preview footage, which at the moment I have no ideas about. PvP, not mentioned in any way, shape or form. No details about any changes. Is that going to be any like big details or big changes that are coming up? Plus money in the bank as well. No details about that. Although you would assume that's still continuing into Season 5. Also, the release date, that's not been confirmed. A lot of people are suggesting it's going to be the 14th of November, but no official word just yet. And are there going to be any event changes, such as changes to Road to Glory, Ring Domination, or Last Man Standing? We'll have to wait to find out. But if we can get confirmation on any of those points, that'd be great. If you see anything on Twitter, anything announced, hit us up in the comment section below and let us know. But I want to know what your thoughts are on Season 5 so far. This is a big story, new event, new cards. We've got a brand new menu, brand new cards menu, brand new catalogue. All that is coming in, and it seems that the theme is to make the game, I wouldn't say fun again, but because it is still fun, but at least a little bit simpler than it's gotten since Season 4 came in. But that is everything about Season 5 that's been announced today. I cannot wait to see the first Ricochet card because I just want to get my hands on it. But thoughts, comment section, like the video if you're hyped for Season 5 and to find out more information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a damn thing. I have been SuperZomGBBQ. You have been awesome. One last thing, and that is to